must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. His hands are not short that it cannot reach to you. His eyes are not blind, he cannot see up to you. His ears are not deaf, that he cannot hear you cry. My tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. No matter what I see, no matter what I one thing I know, my tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. No matter what I feel, no matter what I see, no matter my tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow is my story. One thing I know in my heart, in my heart, my tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow, my tomorrow, my tomorrow. One thing I know in my heart, my tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. No matter what I see, no matter what comes my way, no matter how I cry, one thing I know in my heart, my tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. No matter what I see, no matter what comes my way, no matter how I cry, one thing I know in my heart, my tomorrow must be greater than today. My tomorrow must be greater than today. Must be greater greater, far greater. Today, my tomorrow must be greater, far greater. Today, I can see in my life. I can see tomorrow, I can see. I can see the God of God. Tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. Hello, 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 and welcome. I see you are here. I am happy to see you. My name is Grace, and very happy to see you, my friend, my viewer, my listener. Today is Friday when we bring my story in the English version, and I am welcoming each and every one of you. I see you are on air. And I am very, very grateful. Thank you so much for joining me again for yet another episode of my English version of my story show. Today I'm excited. The Lord has been good to me. He has been with me since Wednesday, the ones we were here on Wednesday and last Friday. And I know He has been with you because I see you. I do see Miss Anne Mwangi, Esther Mbugwa, Brian Juguna saying my tomorrow must be greater than today. Yes, and Kamawa Wambo is present. Gima Alice is saying hello. Ruth Mwangi says I'm in. Anne Gadhu, Iregi Kibe, Ayub Frida, and Ruth Wanjiko is with us and she's saying so happy to be here. Come in and stay right there, Ruth Wanjiko. I see Grace Nyokabi Munene Mwangi is here, has joined us, and all right. I see Ngima Alice is saying my tomorrow must be greater than today. That has become our motto. Our tomorrow must be greater than today, even though the tomorrow might not be guaranteed. But we have to have a hope that it's gonna be better than today. So I am so don't you worry about live TV. I know you just saw something pass by there, but that's my my technician is helping me. So I see Bromash has joined us. Bromash will be joining us. Will be coming here soon, very soon with his program also. So we'll be done by the time he comes in here. And thank you so much. He's one of the presenters of Pacific Waves International Radio, the station that is bringing you my story show here today live on Facebook. And I see Penelicia Saponi is here. And Gima Alice is saying, Nicheze, I did again. I might not be able to play that. Ngima Alice she's requesting for a song because this English version is very short, and we have other lined up. But if we do find a chance, I can try. You're saying it's I did again and again. Tell me who is the singer, and if we have time, we'll play it. If we don't, we'll play next Friday. I see Lewis Kinuthia Estambugwa is saying Nikondani tuned, meaning she's here. Lewis Kinuthia is saying is tuned from Saudi Arabia. Estambugwa looking fabulous. Thank you. Les Kinuthia is saying she can see you. Alice Ngima. Yes, huku naona ni English. Yes, this is the English version, Alice. We have two versions. We have the English version and we have the Kikuyu version. The Kikuyu version comes on Wednesday, and the English version comes on Friday. And Bromash is saying, present and after my story, Mogidi Okore ni maguta tura anywareu. So Bromash is bringing his show. It's called The Train.
So don't miss it out. After this, shortly after this, he's gonna jump in and we'll enjoy him. Lucy Lucy Wangari has joined us. Karibu sana, Lucy. Karanja is saying is watching live. And you're so many. Thank you so much for joining. That is so fabulous. Thank you, guys. And may God bless you a lot. Today, we have a lot going on. We have a visitor who's we will be talking to here very soon. And today, she's our professional speaker. She's the one who's going to advise us today. And we have a story that we'll say, or we will talk about it very shortly. And then after that, we're going to have our pastor, as usual, to finish the show for us with a poll question. Today's poll question is this: who in the Bible killed themselves? As we continue, because we don't have a lot of time today, you can continue writing your answers. And at this moment, I'm going to recognize my fellow presenters. We have Shiko Fabian or Shiko wa Fabiani. We have Kiari Prestige. We have Pastor Munene Mwangi. That's our MD. Prestige. Kiari Prestige is our CEO. And then we have Broma, she's in Studio B, back in Kenya, 254. So thank you so much for joining us. This is Pacific Waves International Radio. My name is Wamboy, bringing you live on Facebook, My Story. We will continue, and as we listen to this song, my friend, I'm asking and requesting you to stay there as we get ready for our visitor today. And let's listen to this song. It is sung by David A.R. White, co-founder and managing partner of Pureflix Entertainment. The song we'll be listening to is sung by Masi Masika. It's called He Never Lie. The song we had before is sung by David Ikene. He sings My Tomorrow. It's become our signature, and we love it so much because our hope is for tomorrow to be better. Our hope is for tomorrow to be a good day, despite it being not guaranteed. Today is good, but tomorrow might be better. Whatever you're going through, you gotta know tomorrow must be better than today. And that is our sole purpose. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share. And do not forget to tag and invite your friends. Listen to Masi Masika. He never lie, 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 lie. I am confident to say, and I know everything will be alright. Never lie, lie, lie. Oh, la, 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 la. I sing out a glad song, for I know that my God, He never, la, 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 la. La, 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 la. I am confident to say, and I know everything will be alright. La 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 la, ooh, la 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 la. La 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 la, oh la 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 la. La 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 la, oh la 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 la. Okay. La 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 la, la 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 la. La la, oh la 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 la. La 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 la, oh la 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 la. La 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 la, oh la 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 la. La 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 la. Amen, amen. That is Masi Masika singing the song He Never Lies, live on Pacific Waves International Radio, welcoming you to come and join us as we listen to today's message, today's story, today's topic. Do not miss it out. Come on to Pacific Waves Facebook page and my page. Come on in, and thank you so much for joining us. I see Jane George is with us, Ngima Alice, Wambu Ngere. I see Frank Nekoregai is saying volume echo down. We're gonna try to fix it. We'll try to fix it, Frank, and thank you for letting us know. Lewis Kinuthia, guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thank you so much and for coming. So today we do have a story. We do have a story today. And the story is my story. Today, I will give my story in a short version, because if we will be giving stories, I think it is important I start with my own story. And some of you had it because we did talk about it on the Kikuyu version. But today we'll bring it in the English version. And I kindly also thank Gary Wainaina. Last week he came here and gave us his story, and it was very helpful for us. A lot of us were encouraged, and probably a life somewhere was saved. Our motto, our mission is to give hope and healing for that one person who is feeling so down, who is feeling they cannot go on with life, who is remembering things that make them feel so sad. Our hope is to give them hope and healing, a positivity to go and keep moving forward. Our story is to come and relate with you. If I give you my story and you relate with me and get motivated for tomorrow. We also have the chain that we have been talking about. When you share, when you invite, when you tag, and share this video, even the after recorded video on WhatsApp or whatever, wherever you can share it, you're gonna be a chain because of the love that you have to share this information. You're gonna be able to reach out to that other person. Let's pull them out of that hole, because at this point when somebody is feeling so low, it is at a point where they are deep, they feel like they're in a deep, dark hole. And so we can be their hand and hold their hand and pull them up from the bottom, and bring them up. And because at that time they also feel like they do not have a voice, we be their voice, we be the voice of the voiceless. And at one time I was that person. At one time I did feel like I did not have a voice. I did feel like I did not belong. I did feel like I was a burden to people. And I thought it was time for me to not be here anymore. And I did walk out of the house. and walked to a park or drove to a park and parked my car and walked to the woods, ready to terminate my life. And before I got to that point, a series of events had taken a toll on me, and I wasn't able to deal with them. I wasn't able to even ask for help because at some time I didn't know what was going on in my life. And so the story began when we moved to the United States of America from Kenya. That is back in a few years ago. And my son was 1 year old when we moved, and we moved here with him and my husband. And we were hosted, and I thank so much the person who hosted us. With all due respect, I'll always remember what you did for us. So we stayed in that house for the first 3 months. We do have a notion that when you immigrate, everything will be so good. It's going to be a bed of roses. Money will be growing from trees, everything. Those are some of the sayings people say. But that was not the case. We had to be hosted for 3 months. We had to rely on this lady for everything. God bless her heart. And life was not a bed of roses. It started, it was okay. But then coming to get used to this life was very difficult. So we came, we stayed with her. She gave us food, she gave us shelter. And for my husband, he was a businessman back home, and I was employed, and now we're here, no job, no nothing. Okay, eventually we did get a job, jobs that we never thought we could have worked. And I'm not by any means discouraging anybody from immigrating from wherever country you are to another. It's always good to look for better opportunities, because nothing comes easily anyway. It's a good place. America is a good place. But before you get to that point, you have to go through processes that sometimes are difficult to adjust. And some people adjust very quickly. Me adjusting, it wasn't easy for me. I felt like I was happy. When you're growing up, you do look forward to a great life, a life where you have a job, you go to school, you have a husband, you have kids, and and that is how it had begun for me. I had been married, I did a great big wedding, and I had a job. My husband was a successful businessman, and we got this cute little baby boy, and life was good. But then God had other plans for us, better opportunities. And so he opened a way. We came to America, and then life didn't go as we thought. So as we were adjusting, and that is one of the topics we're going to be talking about today, why people get to this point of feeling they don't want to be here anymore. Reasons why people commit suicide, reasons why people get depressed. So my reason, one of the reasons that I got to this point, and at that point, I didn't know if it was depression. And by the way, I never got diagnosed medically if I was depressed, or I have depressive disorder. But I was sad. I was not happy because of the situation we were at. We were living in somebody's house, but finally we got our own place. And then got jobs. But the jobs here were very different from what we were used to. We used to go to work in the morning and then back home, all of us, and we are family and we be together. But this one of us had to work at night and the other one had to work in the morning so that we could be able to take care of the kid, because we could not afford to pay anybody to take care of our baby. So he went to work at night, I went to work in the morning, and then in the process, we learned that going to school, back to school here was better. And after 10 years, 10 years of no school, I had to go back to school. I had to go back to work in the morning and then come back home and then get in class at 7 p.m., get out of class at 9 p.m., come home at 10. My husband goes to work, I'm left with the baby. And the cycle repeats itself every day, day in, day out, year in, year out. And this took a toll on me. It was something different. It was something. And then I didn't have my family. My family left them at home. Even if we talked with the phone, it wasn't always good. It wasn't always enjoyable as it was before. So now here you're kind of isolated by yourself. You don't even meet people because you're always busy. Work, and school. You never get to meet people here. So you don't even know your next door neighbor. Imagine that's how bad it is. You never get to know your next door neighbor. So to cut the long story short, we continued, and as this trend continued, we kind of fell apart, me and my husband, because it's like we're just passing each other on the road, to pursue our life in America. And so we our distance became bigger and bigger and bigger. And as time continued, he had also to go to school. Now we are going to school, all of us, and now we have a baby. And as time goes by, also we got another baby, and this is when life got even much difficult for me. And it came a time I felt it was too much. It was too much. I could not handle these differences. I had lost, which is one of the things that make people have these difficulties in life and get depressed. I had lost a lot. I had lost my family. I had lost what I knew. And losing my family, as in we don't talk as we used to. I can't see them anymore. I can't just climb my matatu and go back home. So life became just so difficult for me, and I could not handle things. And then I never used to talk, and that is one of the things we've been talking about here. Please talk, and also reach out to people. There was only one person I one time kind of opened to her, and I know and she watches these shows. Her name is Caroline Kabuti, and we used to talk here and there. We also and also my mom used to talk to me, but I never ever opened to her. But she could tell I wasn't okay. I was always sad. I was this person who was not happy. I stopped doing the things I loved. I loved to sing. I stopped singing. I loved to serve my church. I just didn't do nothing. I was just a different Wambui that I used to be. And so this day, I woke up and I started thinking about this like the night before. I was just up there lying and looking up, awake all night and thinking, why am I here? Why should I be here anyway? I don't feel like anybody needs me. Nobody. I don't talk to people in school. I don't know a lot of people in church. I feel like we don't even get along with people anymore. I just started putting things, assuming things that were not there. I started feeling like people didn't even like me, which is totally not true. And so, you have all these thoughts, but because you're not talking them, you don't have any other conviction. You know that is what you know, and that's all. So me this morning, I wake up and I get in my car and I drive all the way to this park, a beautiful park. It has beautiful trees. And I step out and I just start walking sadly with my neck on the side, my head on the side, and just sad and stricken. I could not think forward. It was just a fog. I could not see any future. I could not see a better tomorrow. But God is good, because I cannot tell you even this minute what happened. But as I was walking and I'm humming, I'm singing a little bit here and there. A force just made me sit down and start reading my Bible from the phone. And I changed my mind. I cannot tell you how, but I just felt like changing my mind. And when I was able to go back home, I called my friend and I told her what I was thinking. And she was so sad and she rebuked me and told me, never ever think of that. And if you do, please call me. Even if it's 3 a.m, call me. Let me know what is going on in your life. So guys, talking is one of the best. And looking back, I have, that's just my story in a nutshell, But looking back, I have so many scars in me. I have so many scars. I have so many piercings. I have so many sadness back there. But I don't look at it as a stigma. I don't look at it as something to hold me back. I look at it as something to make me even move forward, even want to do what I'm doing right now even more. Because I know there's somebody there who is like that, who is feeling the way I was feeling they don't have any purpose in life. Maybe it's a job. Maybe you don't have a job. Maybe you have gone to school. Maybe you are so learned, but you don't have a job. Maybe it's your family. Your family is so broken. Your sisters, your brothers, nobody gets along with each other. Maybe it is your mom, your dad, you never get along. Maybe it is your kids, maybe your teenage kids, you don't get along. A lot of things are going on in this life that are making you feel so down, so done with this life. But I'm telling you, I was there. I was done. But a strong conviction, having this power, you gotta have something that drives you. When you go to that place, this voice, because even those who have tried to commit suicide and maybe it never succeeded, they come out and say they regretted the moment they jumped off a bridge, the moment they took that poison, the moment they tried to do whatever they were doing to be able to get to terminate their life. That last second, they always say they regret it. So, and that time, they're usually crying for help. When you see the symptoms we talked about last week, they are crying for help. They are asking, what can I do? Please help me. So let's open our eyes. Let's open our ears. Let's see what people write on social media. Let's see what people are telling us when we talk to them. Let's see what is going on in somebody's life, even if they're not talking. Are they not doing the things they used to do? So, guys, we are here to give hope and healing. We are here to reach out. So that is what I would say today, because it's the first 30 minutes of our session. Now we're gonna jump right to our next session, and we're gonna play this song by our visitor. Our visitor has sung this song, and she will be here with us soon in a little bit. So as we prepare to get her song online, I will recognize Evelyn Shiko has joined us, and Elise Rafiki is saying my story, and Brian Joguna is saying he's here and listening to us, and then Gina Alice is saying yes, you should invite God in your life. Rule 1. Okay. Millie Mil Duta has joined us. Rafiki, Eliza Rafiki is asking Brumash, where are you? Yeah, sometimes people are confused about life and ask for help, but to take care, not all friends, we ask for help. That is true, Alice. It is not all people can give you help. You can always go to one trusted friend. You can always come to my inbox. You know that. If you feel you don't want to talk to somebody who you might feel like they will talk. But let me tell you though, we might think people will not listen to us, but it is so amazing how people can be supportive. It is, you're not by yourself. Your story is not yours alone. We are, a lot of us have the same stories. A lot of us who come to America, they can tell you how hard life was in America. So don't be afraid to seek for help. If you cannot to seek help from friends or family, you can always seek your help from the websites that I have been posting, and I will post it here later. The international website where you can get help from various clinics, or you can just call the number and they'll help you. Here in America, we also have a number, and I'll post it. It's the National Lifeline, Suicide Lifeline. So if you are at that point, you feel this is it, please call them and they'll help you. And if you cannot do all that, please inbox me and tell me what you're feeling, and I will call you. We've been talking with some of you guys who've been watching, and they're still here, and that's a motivation for me, because that means they are still here. So let's listen to this song as we wait for our visitor. My visitor, get ready.
I don't want to wrestle with your spirit, for you know my heart and my desire. Lord, in my heart, Lord, I rest all my burdens. Abba Father, you never leave me nor forsake me. Abba Father, you know what is best for me. These waters put me into tremble. On the devil like a roaring lion. Put me in confusing and distressing situations. But you only know what is best for me. Abba Father, you're my strength and my salvation. Abba Father, you're my pillar of my faith. Abba Father, you never leave me nor forsake me. Abba Father, you know what is best for me. Abba Father, you're my strength and my salvation. Abba Father, you're my pillar of my faith. Abba Father, you never leave me nor forsake me. Abba Father, you know what is best for me. Abba Father, you're my strength and my salvation. Abba Father, you're the pillar of my faith. Abba Father, you never leave me nor forsake me. Abba Father.
All right. Now we're getting ready to call our visitor. And as we dial the phone for her, I will read a little bit about her here really quick. Let's see. All right. Our visitor's name today, her name is Ruth Wanjiko Thuku. She's the fifth born in a family of 7. She's a marketer by profession. She is also a worshiper. She has 1 album audio, soon to launch her second one, and she lives in Kisumu, Kenya with her family. She worships at SDA Church in Kisumu. That is our visitor today, and kindly join me as we call her. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ruth.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, thank you so much for picking my phone.
Thank you too.
I am so glad that you were able to join us today. Thank you for hearing our call and our invitation. This is Pacific Waves International Radio being brought to you by me, Wambu, on my story, on the show My Story, and I'm welcoming you in a very special way, Ruth.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm here.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Now we'll jump right into the topic for today. We're talking about why people commit suicide, or why some of the reasons why people fall into depression. And as you heard me give the story, one of them is like losing hope, losing things that you used to have. So what have you prepared for us today? Today you are our professional counselor. As you know, we give stories on My Story, and then we have professional speakers who can come and enlighten us and give us hope and healing.
Thank you so much, Wambu Ngere.
You're welcome.
I'll go direct to the topic of today.
Yes. Maybe you can tell us just in
And-
a second a little bit about yourself.
Yes.
Even though we read a
Oh,
little bit.
okay.
Yes.
My name is Ruth Wanjiko Duku,
Mhm.
and I'm a mother of boys.
Mhm.
I'm the fifth born in our family,
Mhm.
and we are five girls and 2 boys.
Mhm.
I'm a professional marketer, by the way,
Mhm. Oh.
but my divine call is in music.
Amen. Amen. We just heard your song.
Yes.
My viewers, we just listened to Ruth Wanjiko's song, a beautiful, beautiful song
Yes.
talking about Abba being the best. He knows the best of me, and he's the pillar of our faith and the strength of our salvation. It's a beautiful song, Ruth.
Amen.
Mhm.
Amen. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for the listening, and for the viewers who are also there. Thank
Yes.
you for listening to my song.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm here.
Amen. Amen.
Now, I want to go direct to the topic of today, which is depression.
Yes.
Many people don't know what depression is.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to tell you people, depression is that thing, that feeling
Mm-hmm.
that you feel you are dejected,
Mm-hmm.
you're losing your purpose in life,
Mm-hmm.
you feel unwanted,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what to do.
Yes.
I'm talking in a layman's language so that we
Yes.
may all get to understand what depression is.
Yes. Yes. That is perfect.
And yes, and the causes, there are so many causes,
Mm-hmm.
and especially the world today have brought us so many stresses that we are unable to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the food we are eating, or we don't have muscles enough to take care of ourselves, we can't tell. But many a times,
Mm-hmm.
these causes are life events.
Mm-hmm.
Life events, there's nothing we can do about life events, such like bereavement.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing we can do about it.
Yes.
There's this personality that someone feels, I can't do. I'm below
Yeah.
the required level
Mm-hmm.
of survival.
Mm-hmm.
So that person feels like he's losing the purpose in the life.
Yeah.
Those are the causes.
Mm-hmm.
And once you feel like that,
Mm-hmm.
you lose out. You
Mhm.
lose your purpose. You're unable to know even yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, okay, out of all these,
Mhm.
the most causes, the causes that really affects many people
Yes.
is from the drug abuse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Drug abuse has taken toll of all the depressions.
Mm-hmm.
And the one which follows is the postpartum depression,
Oh yes.
the baby blues.
Yes. Good.
Yeah,
Very
and
good
it
one.
really affects our mothers
Mm-hmm.
to a point whereby a mother
Mhm.
wants to take her life
Yes.
and even the child's life.
Yes. So
That's
sad.
why we are told to take care of our mothers when it comes to after postpartum.
Mm-hmm.
It really affects so many women out here.
Yeah.
I can only say the 3 types of depression
Mm-hmm.
which really affect us
Mm-hmm.
as the normal ones, which is like it's very normal to everyone.
Yes.
First is bipolar depression,
Mm-hmm.
which someone has all the time anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of depression that really affects, and it really affects our teenagers
Yeah.
so much.
Mm-hmm.
The second type of depression is of course the postpartum,
Yes.
one of the types, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also these features of disorder
Mm-hmm.
that someone feels like that sense of existence
Yeah.
is not in.
Mm-hmm.
He starts experiencing a hallucination,
Mm-hmm.
and it really affects them.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been occurring in our, especially those hallucinations,
Mm-hmm.
it really affects the drug addicts.
Yeah.
Because it affects them very, very, very bad, in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
To an extent, someone feels like he's losing the purpose in his life.
Yeah.
He's not wanted.
Yeah.
He should continue doing whatever he's doing. After
Mm-hmm.
all, he doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
No one cares for them.
Mm-hmm.
And after all, there's nothing to lose. You get
Yes.
that point of feeling like there's nothing we are losing here.
Yeah.
It's really affecting our
Despair.
teenagers.
A point of despair.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. And the symptoms are quite clear
Mm-hmm.
on a depressed person.
Mm-hmm.
They are very clear.
Yes.
First, you'll see someone who is fatigued, the way they behave. They feel like sleeping. They feel like they don't want to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like there's nothing good,
Mm-hmm.
even in talking, even in sharing with friends.
Yes. Yes.
There's also that depressed mood.
Yes, yes, and Ruth, one of our viewers,
Yes.
our viewers here is saying, I have my friend. She got depressed after Kupad Nabe alikuwa mzungu aki. He started to take drugs. She was fabulous girl, but now let me tell you, depression not good. So people are identifying with this, and it is everywhere. And what you're saying is very true.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's very true.
Mhm.
Ngima Alice, I'm so sorry for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bad experience.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, like that person, your friend, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
she should okay, someone should come for her.
Yeah.
Because at times that person would even not feel like she's someone who she'll automatically feel unwanted.
Mm-hmm.
That means someone has to be there for her.
Yeah.
And that's why I was going to the next point,
Mm-hmm.
that we should now the treatment we should give such kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, depression is treatable.
Mhm.
It's just a mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a mental illness. And
Yes.
first of all, these kind of people, they need a lot of support.
Yes.
Someone has to discuss with them.
Mm-hmm.
We need to educate even the community about depression,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and of which people are not familiar with depression. They think it's just a common thing.
Yes.
Someone feels like they don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah,
but
and you know,
the underlying issue.
and that is
Yes.
one of the motivators of this program. That's why we came up
Yes.
with it, because we don't talk about it. It is not mentioned, and then it is not like a disease like high blood pressure or diabetes,
exactly.
or how you can have a fracture and then they go put a cast on you. They can pinpoint the
Mhm.
problem. But with depression,
right.
you cannot pin. Even you yourself, you don't know what's going on. As I was saying, you don't know what's going on
Yeah.
in your life. You just feel surrounded by this darkness, this sense of doom, some doom coming on you. No
Yes.
light at the end of the tunnel. This is the sole purpose of this program, giving people hope, giving
Mhm.
people healing, giving people the hope that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
I can see Ngima Alice has just asked,
Mhm.
but you people, let me ask, how can you help someone who has depression? Yeah.
Mhm.
Ngima Alice, it's
Mhm.
so easy.
Mhm.
First, we need to get them, and number one thing is to support them. As I said earlier on,
Mhm.
we need to provide solutions for them. Remember, these people are mentally ill. There's nothing they can do on their own.
Mm.
They need a lot of support. You should address that issue of depression with a lot of love.
Mhm.
They need love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
secondly,
And as we keep posting the phone number that you can call always, or go to your local clinic. Go to a local clinic. They will tell you, the professionals there, the nurses, the doctors will let you know what you can do from there. Don't try to solve it by yourself.
Yes.
But if this depressed person is voicing need to terminate their life, Ngima Alice, do not leave them alone, even physically. Be there for them. If they are far from you, make sure you keep calling them. Keep calling them, keep talking to them, keep texting them, keep knowing how they're doing. You know, they might not even respond, but just the fact that they can see somebody cares for them, somebody is wondering about them, will just give them a little bit more hope.
Yeah, that's what we now call the psychotherapy. Psychotherapy, talking to them, sharing, sharing, such as that cognitive behavioral therapy. In psychology, they call it CBT. That is cognitive behavioral therapy. You need to talk to them. They need to share a lot.
Yes, we talked about it the other day. Yeah, perfect. That's very good. Yes, cognitive behavioral therapy is very effective, and this one here, even just media doing it on media is a part of it. And I'm telling you, the tremendous response we've gotten, it is also part of this therapy. We come here, we talk. You know, when you give your story, you get relieved yourself, you know, and then somebody else also sees that, oh, I'm not the only one with such a story. So Ruth, finally, we have a few more minutes if you can. I'm sorry to hurry you up.
Okay. The final one is drug treatment. Of course, these people need drugs for their treatment. They need antidepressants. Antidepressants work well for everyone. Any type of the depression will work for them. That one now calls for a doctor. They need to go to a psychologist, to a psychiatrist, to a doctor, so that they can give them antidepressants. Someone is asking, is there a way this program can reach more audience? Such a wonderful discussion. Of course, Linus, that's I'm in Kenya.
Yes, exactly. You know, and just being on air like this, it's reaching a lot of people. And Linus Otieno, what you can do, and you just hit it on the point. You when you come to this show, you become part and parcel of this show. You become part of my story. You share, you invite, you tag your friends, because there's somebody there, Otieno, who might be wanting to listen to this information. And thank you so much for your comment. Please do share it. Please do tag it. And also, we also upload them on YouTube. So it's good if you would also send the YouTube link. Some people do not have Facebook, so they can watch it on YouTube.
True.
Yes, so thank you so much, Ruth. I really, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate your time that you have given us.
Thank you.
Thank you for your.
Too. I'm glad.
Yes, and thank you for your counseling. That was very profound. People, you have heard what Miss Ruth just told us. Please do as she says. They are very valid points. Go seek help. Go seek psychological help if you are at the point that you need medication. And let's do therapy. Let's talk here. That is what we need to do more than anything else, because not talking about this problem is, I think, one of the things that holds its prevention. Okay. Oh, I thought you were still online. Okay, I think she has gone. Is she gone? Okay. So Ruth, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're probably listening to me online. I'm sorry it got cut so badly. But I thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you with your family. I was hoping you could say hi to a few people, but it's okay. It's okay. We do appreciate you so much. Say hi to everyone and have a good night. I know it's an evening in Kenya. So my friend, the next session, as we listen to this song, we're going to call our pastor so he can come in the next 5 to 10 minutes, because we have 5 more minutes in the program, to tell us who killed themselves in the Bible. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Let's listen to Miss Sinach. Miss Sinach is telling us She's telling us nothing is impossible.
Your word, I stand and I testify. You are able. Hallelujah. That God is able. Our God is able. By your word, Lord, I stand and I testify that you are able. Exceed much more than I can ever think. Exceeding abundantly able to do all for me. You are able. He is able. You are Jesus is able. Jesus is able. Jesus is able. My viewer, my listener, he's able to do whatever you need him to do for you. If you are at that low point in life, remember he's able. You must have a power that overcomes those bad feelings, that when you're at that park thinking this is the end of you, you must believe in a power that will make you change your mind. You must believe in that power that will make you turn around. I don't know what you believe in. It might be God. I don't know. But he is the Almighty. He is the all-powerful. And he is able. At this moment, we're making a phone call to our pastor, Pastor Munene, so that he can come and finalize the program for us, as he tells us who in the Bible killed themselves.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello, Pastor.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Pastor is live on the phone. Thank you so much, Pastor Monene Mwangi of Top SDA Church and of Feni and of Pacific West International Radio Network.
Sure.
So, my viewer and my listener, we have Pastor online. He's gonna be telling us about because you know what? Amazingly, the Bible do have some people who also committed suicide. And as you tell us who did that, also tell us what we can do biblically to be able to focus and go on in this life.
Sure. Thank you very much. I really appreciate for having me at the show.
You are very welcome.
And I want to thank the one who was ahead of me for the advice.
Yes, Ruth.
And also for the enlightenment, which is actually reminding us what we should do and what we should watch, as you have been talking and telling us on this show. Due to time factor, you have a few minutes.
Yes.
Summarize this. Today in the Bible, by the way, there is a number of people who committed suicide, and actually, as I was doing my research, I discovered there are 7 of them.
7. Wow.
And I don't think I will mention all of them today. We'll just be going maybe because you have this in the future.
Yes. Today you can mention one, and before you mention him, maybe as you prepare us to tell us, maybe very quickly, our viewer can just put down your point or your comment there. Who do you think killed themselves in the Bible? As the pastor explains a little bit before you give us the answer, please.
Yes, and since we have 7, I think they can just be doing that as we go along.
Yes.
But allow me today to just focus on one of them.
Yes.
And this is Samson.
Okay.
See, the story of Samson has has fascinated many people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he's portrayed in the Bible and in even movies. You know, there are people who have acted in the movie Samson and Delilah.
Yeah.
And he is portrayed as a hero.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a man who was able to deliver the people of Israel because of his great strength.
Yeah.
He lived during the time that we call the Judges.
Mm-hmm.
And the Philistines have been terrorizing and tormenting the Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
And so God brings up somebody who should save them from that terror.
Mm-hmm.
And at this particular moment, we have a Samson. And see, Samson is also admired because his death, you know, has been seen by many people as an honorable sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we see some people, especially in the Arabic world or in the Muslim world, where they kill others, they bomb themselves and they bomb others in the name of Allah.
Oh,
because they believe.
They get that from that?
Say again?
They get that notion from that story?
No, I'm saying they do it as he did. And honestly, they might be because there's way back then, and you can follow a history of this. I'm not saying they just do it because of this, but it is related. And they kill because they believe when you do that, you're dying an honorable death, and you are killing the pagans.
Yeah.
So you are doing the work of the Lord. And they believe he who does that will go and live with God. A very falsified notion.
Yes.
You know, they believe that some believe Samson also was a martyr, you know, who gave his life fighting against the enemy for his people.
Wow.
But see, that was not the intention of God.
Yeah, it wasn't. No.
It wasn't at all.
Yeah.
Let's introduce the listener in the next 2 minutes who Samson was. Who was Samson? See, Samson was the son of a father called Manoah. You know, this was a man from Zorah. And Manoah's wife was barren. She could not give children. And the birth of Samson was predicted by God. An angel visits and tells them of his childbearing, or rather the birth of this son called Samson. And when the angel appeared to this woman, or the wife of Manoah, he told her that she would conceive and that her son would be a Nazarite. As a Nazarite, Samson was dedicated to God after his birth. And according to the law of the Nazarite, he would abstain from drinking wine, and especially strong wine. You know, and he was dedicated, he was set apart. And in addition, as long as he was a Nazarite, he would not shave his head with a razor.
Yeah.
And so his long hair would be a sign of his dedication to God. Nazarites were not even allowed to go near corpses. According to the Bible, Numbers 6, verse 3 to 8, says Nazarites were people holy to the Lord. Now, looking into all those, Samson did not meet those expectations. Because Samson starts with going to a prohibited land, and he gets a wife there. Eventually, fast forward.
You say that Numbers 6 to 8?
Numbers 6, verse 3 to 8.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's telling you who Nazarite should be.
Okay.
But the story of Samson is in Judges 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if anybody would like to study the whole story, you can read Judges chapter 16. You find basic story there.
The whole of 16.
Yeah, the whole of chapter 16.
Okay.
Yeah. So Samson, we see him marrying Delilah,
mm-hmm.
and after that, then he is actually betrayed by Delilah.
Mm-hmm.
He is captured by the Philistines,
mm-hmm.
who torture him by cutting. Delilah cut his hair, but these guys mess with his eyes. He is now turned to a blind.
Yeah.
He is now in a foreign country. He is jailed, and they are ridiculing him, and they just messed his name.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Delilah's betrayal
mm-hmm.
was the most painful of the things that Samson had gone through.
Mm-hmm.
He felt so, betrayed by this girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Samson relents his actions.
Mm-hmm.
He relents that he told the secret of his strength. The Philistines grabbed him, blinded him, and they took him to the prison in Gaza.
Yeah.
Now, in the prison, they tied him up with double chains and made him grind grain in the mill, rather.
Mm-hmm.
And so Samson goes through that, and they had this one day that was said
mm-hmm.
for the praise of their God who was Dagon.
Yeah.
And Samson now
mm-hmm.
contemplates suicide because he felt as a failure.
Yes.
He felt he did not meet the expectations of God.
Mm-hmm.
And as you have been telling us now and again, you have been reminding us about those signs, the symptoms, the stresses and the depression, the stressors even.
Mm-hmm.
And many of them come because someone feels as a failure.
Yeah.
Even when you'll be looking in the future about those people that have committed suicide, the six that are left,
mm-hmm.
you will see that connection of failure right there.
Mm.
And so what the Philistines did was to thank their god Dagon
mm-hmm.
by bringing Samson
mm-hmm.
to entertain them.
Mm.
And so after he was brought to the temple, he stood between two pillars and he leaned against them
mm-hmm.
and he called upon God and he tells God, remember me
mm-hmm.
and strengthen me only this one, just for this one time.
Mm-hmm.
And God did so.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Samson calls God just one more time, and God hears his prayer.
Yeah.
Samson says, let me die with the Philistines.
Yeah.
And he killed over 3,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
By just pushing against those pillars and bringing that whole building down, and those people that were there died in this Samson.
Yeah.
The Bible says that he killed more people during his death than those that he had killed when he was alive.
Wow.
Samson died that shameful death.
Mm-hmm.
Samson would not bring himself to what you are telling us today.
Yeah.
Because of where he was
mm-hmm.
and how the situation was.
Mm-hmm.
He was frustrated, disappointed,
mm-hmm.
and he felt as a failure. And this is telling us something, that even those that love God, even Christians, even those that are understanding what you have been telling us and you're keeping on telling us over and over and over again,
mm-hmm.
we are not immune to those issues.
No, absolutely
we have
not.
Those propensities.
Yes.
Sometimes there are people who contemplate them. And that's what you're always telling us, one more soul. Mm-hmm. And what you're telling us is to hold on to that contemplation and the think of something better.
Yes.
And I believe someone can feel like Samson, but still, even in that kind of condition, mm-hmm. you still can say just one more time.
One more time. Yes. One more time. One more chance. One more minute. One more day. And, just having that hope that at least you can have at least one more day. One more day. Maybe your convention will be maybe one more day to listen to the next show. Maybe that can be your motivator. Maybe one more day to listen to Pastor Munene telling us something about the Bible. Maybe one more day hearing another story from my story.
Yeah.
Yes.
And see, this is telling us, though Samson was strong in the outside, though he had the physical strength, he was weak in the inside.
Yes.
And so he did not come to contact with that or fight it.
Yes.
And that's what we'll be seeing in this show, even those others that are going to die in the future, which is telling us we are weak in the inside. You see, when you feel vulnerable, some people who contemplate on suicide, they feel this is the only solution. But you're telling us that no, this is not the only solution. There is another solution.
There is another solution.
There is another chance. Samson, so he cried upon the Lord. That was his last minute. And we can be like the thief on the cross who told Jesus, remember me. Maybe somebody can talk to somebody and you can change the whole situation.
Yes, yes.
So yes, answering your question, we have a one man today in the Bible who contemplated and who committed Jesus, and his name was that.
Yes.
Others, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pastor Munene, for such a wonderful little sermonette and for the information. You are always blessed. We appreciate you and thank you so much. And may God bless you and your family. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you very much for having me.
Okay. Bye-bye. Now, my viewer, thank you for staying there with us. I know and believe you're being blessed. And as we wind up, we're 1 hour, 12 minutes, and it's not so bad today. We try to keep time. We'll come back here next Friday. And I see there's a question about who built the temple of the Lord. Pastor Munene will be bringing a program on Pacific Waves International Radio about answering all the Bible questions. He said that on Wednesday. So we are hoping he still have that plan. So look out for the Bible program that will bring and answer all the questions that we do have. Now, he's also bringing another program on Mondays. It's a Kikuyu program. It's about family. He's the owner of a family empowerment network international, or FENI. Some of you are familiar with it. He's going to be bringing a program about happiness in the family on Mondays. So do not miss that. It's going to be the Kikuyu version. And also we have the top 10 countdown that we always get from Prestige Kariwa Prestige on Sundays. And another one, Ogai or God, I don't know how to say that in English, on Tuesday. So Pacific West International is making sure we have something for everybody for the whole week. And then we have Bromash in Kenya. And he's coming up very soon. In a few minutes, he's going to jump in here and he's going to bring his program called Mogidi or Train. So do not miss it out and come and be ready to enjoy the program. Thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I see Wairimo Chege, Kate Mabs. I see all of you. You've been here. You've been with us patiently. And I hope you got information. You got helped, you got revived, you got motivation to keep going on, and even you got information to be able to share and tag and invite and send the information to your friends on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on YouTube, wherever. Let's all encourage one another. I'm gonna leave you with Miss Sinach. She's singing Waymaker. And be blessed as we meet on Wednesday for the Kikuyu version and as we meet on Friday for the English version next week. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You are here, moving in our midst.
I worship you. I worship you. You are here,
working in this place.
I worship you. I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise giver, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you. I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That is who you are.